Well, hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to my channel. It's Sean from Seankbeauty. Welcome to Sean K's Beauty Bar, where we grab from the bar and discuss all things beauty. So if you're new to my channel, hopefully you'd like, subscribe, and share. My name is Sean. Background is microbiology and biochemistry. I bring science to beauty, and I'm also a luxury YouTuber. On Wednesdays, we do the Truth Skincare series where you would ask me to give you the truth behind a brand, a product, or ingredient. We just did the truth behind Estee Lauder. So I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I won't do the spoiler right now. So make sure you're tuned in for Wednesday. And also, if you check me out on the weekends, I do makeup tutorials and all of that good jazz. And Instagram, another great place to be, to give you some tips and everything over there. On Tuesdays, we do Topical Tip Tuesdays, where I give you bite-sized tips to clear your skin. And I also have a skincare consultation service where I have a one-on-one with you and go through your skincare concerns and also, just some analysis of what's going on. So now that that's out of the way, and the like, subscribing, and sharing, of course, that helps my channel, I wanted to really get into this video. I did a giveaway, so a huge congratulations to Stephanie for winning the Chanel Soliel Deep Tan Bronzer. I'm super duper happy for you. You have to give me your thoughts on it. I'm going to give you all my thoughts in this video, an honest review of this product. I also got the Rouge Coco Flash in Sunbeam, and I mentioned that in my previous video when I gave an overview of the entire collection. So if you haven't seen that, I will leave a link to that video down below. So let's get into this. I'm also doing a side-by-side comparison of the bronzer before and after powder, because it's important when you're putting on a cream product like a bronzer to set it with a translucent powder, and then you can go back on top of it with another bronzer. So I just did it like that, but I also wanted to show you what it looks like before I put on the powder, side by side to the one using another layer of the bronzer after I put on the powder. Does that make sense? So let's get right into this video. All right, friends, so I wanted to do a small Chanel unboxing with you all. This is what your products will come packaged in if you haven't purchased from Chanel before. Their signature Chanel box with the signature Chanel ribbon, whether you purchase online or through your essays. I will leave my essays down below because they're absolutely lovely and will take care of you. So this is the $3.95 Soliel Tan Deep Bronze. It is 1 ounce. It lasts for 12 months. It's made in France. And what I love is this reusable jar. You can definitely put whatever you want in here, moisturizer. If you're a traveler, this is excellent. And it retails for $50. So what I'm gonna do is use my Chanel foundation brush that came with this Sublimage foundation. I am in love with this foundation brush, and I'm using it to get as much product as possible because it is a cream product to apply onto my skin. So it is giving me a little bit of contrast, and this is to give a healthy glow and a sun-kissed look to the skin. And that's what bronzers do. They warm up the skin, they give that sun-kissed glow. And you've seen me in previous videos, I use my powdered bronzers. So this would be my first cream bronzer. I typically use bronzers, so the forehead, the cheeks, the nose, the chin, and that is also what is recommended on Chanel's website. So I'm showing you how I would do this in everyday real life situations. And I would tell you, friends, if you're wanting to determine whether or not you should keep a product or let it go, do a full face. See if that product takes your look over the top, or if it adds another element of surprise to determine whether you keep it. So just going in with, like I said, my everyday look. This is the Chanel Long Wearing Corrector Concealer in 91, and blending that out really, really well. This is a staple. I would definitely go after this if you're looking for a concealer. So just swatching this bronzer, just to show you what it looks like on my skin tone up close. I'm also gonna dip the light so you can really see what's going on. So as you can see, a little bit of a contrast, but as you start to blend, it can almost be a wash in my skin tone. So finishing off the look, we're just gonna go through this, you know, add the illuminating bronzer from Chanel. This powder, sorry, it's the powder highlighter from the LeBlanc collection. And then I went in with the Burgundy Pearl in my waterline and the Le Volume just to prep my lashes for falsies. So a simple look. And I'm just going to use a little bit of that burgundy shade in the Candria A Seduction palette just to give me a wash of color in that transition area. And now another featured product is the Rouge Coco Flash in Sunbeam, a beautiful mauve pink shade. And to prep the lips before putting that on, I'm going in with that Burgundy Pearl again to line the lips. And I am in love with this Rouge Coco Flash. I love the packaging. It's so sleek. It's very girly. And swatching it, it's just this beautiful mauve pink. This is a universal shade, friends. So anyone would look beautiful with this on. So now I'm setting that bronzer, and I'm using the universal powder from Chanel in 70, and then taking that Tan Deep on top of the powder just to see how much more I would get, and this time using my fingers. And for a nice wash of color, I'm going in with the Pink Explosion from Chanel. All right, friends, so let's talk about the Rouge Coco Flash for a minute. I'm really in love with this. I love the hydration that it's giving to my lips. I love the high shine of it. I'm a matte girl, so this surprised me. I love how the Burgundy Pearl and this looks together. I'm sure it would look good with any burgundy pencil or even a dark brown pencil, a chocolate pencil. Even the right color red with this would look beautiful. Trust me when I say that. So yes, I'm gonna get a few more of these and I highly recommend them. Let's go into the bronzer. And I do this because I really feel like Chanel can go darker with these colors. For me, this is one that's going to take some work to get this to really do what I want it to do. It's to give you that healthy glow, but a bronzer really is to give you this sun-kissed healthy glow. So when it comes to cream products, and I've showed you the before and after photos, before powder, after powder, you're going to have to set a cream bronzer with a powder. Just so that it doesn't move around and all of that good jazz. So I set it with the universal powder, a little bit of translucent powder from Chanel. This is the number 70. So I did do that, and I did see a little bit more of a sheen, but bear in mind that I did use the illuminating powder as well. So it's to each his own, but I showed you what it looked like without the highlighter. So this product is going to look good, I feel, on fair skinned ladies, my Hispanic girlfriends, my, you know, really light skin women of color. This is going to look absolutely glorious on them. It's recommended, again, that you use this just like where you'd want the sun to actually hit the cheekbones, the chin, the forehead, the nose, and I did that. But I had to do some work. So after I set it with the universal powder, I put this on, I set it with the universal powder, and then I went back on top of this with my fingers this time to really get it to set in. And then I went on top of it with my Fenty Press powder, right? And then I used a little bit of the, Pink Explosion, just to add a little flush of color. So, you know, if you're my skin tone, I would say, you know, it's subjective if you want to go after this, but just bear in mind, it's not going to be like a really stark bronzing effect like you would get from a powder bronzer, like your Fenty or your Gucci. This is just going to give you a little bit of a glow to the skin, and it's gonna blend. For me, it really did blend in well with my foundation, but almost too well, where I couldn't really see a difference. Like, you really had to look close to see a difference. So for me personally, I don't see it's justified with getting this product if you're my skin tone. However, I will still play around with this in future videos just to show you all what it actually does and to see if I can still learn with this. However, I do say the best application with this is to put it on top of powder. That's where I saw more of it than, you know, just a glow from it when I used it without having the universal powder on. So that's my take on this. Like, and I wanted to finish off the look because I really wanted to see what this would look like when I brought everything else in together. And I do love how my face looks. However, I can still achieve this look without using this product. Does that make sense? So, yeah, it's subjective if you want to go ahead and try this. To Stephanie, the winner of the giveaway that I did with this bronzer, I can't wait to hear your feedback, what you think about this when my essay mails this out to you, because yeah, it's really subjective here, friends. I say you can pass on this, and you know, until Chanel gets something really, really dark, like a Nima Tang, this would not work for her. You know, it's barely working for me, just to be honest. And I want to show you all again, just in case you missed the swatch. This is, I'm going to do this on the top of my hand and show you all, okay? So that's blending in really well as almost a foundation-like product on my hand, not really a bronzer. And I'll take off AE Lock just so you all can see what I mean. So that's where the bronzer is, right here. So you see that blends right in with my skin. So yes, if it was like a highlighting bronzer that just gives you a glow, then yes, but it doesn't give contrast. And for something that's pigmented, by looking at it in a pan, it should give me some contrast. So I'm just gonna show you even again, just taking this down the nose. See, it's not really justified with getting this product. So even on top of an already powdered face, it's really not doing much for me. Do I love the formula? Absolutely. I love how creamy it is. I love how rich it is. I love cream products, but this is just not dark enough. So Chanel, if you ever are just watching our videos, which I don't know if y'all ever do that, I would like to see this darker, because if they come out with something darker than this, I definitely will be gravitating to it. But am I going to keep this? Yes, I'm going to keep it, but I don't think you need this one. So hopefully you guys found this to be helpful. I'm sorry it wasn't more than what I expected more from this product as far as giving me the depth and the healthy glow because of the dark brown color in here, but it's just not doing it for me. It's not deep enough. So anyway, the discussion continues. Leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you all in my next one. Ciao for now.